Last year's theme was planting seeds in 2023, and my focus theme word was intention. And let me tell you, I received all that 2023 had given to me, and I am so excited to see what doors are opening in 2024. It is all about execution, picking up the pace, staying consistent, and just creating the right visibility to attract the right opportunities for me. So if you are looking for some manifestation inspo or just interested in seeing how I plan to manifest the hell out of this year, keep watching. Hey, it's T to the E. Welcome back to The Lifestyle. If you are new here, I am a plant-based, multi-passionate creativepreneur and self-care enthusiast. I created this space to share my experiences, my insight, my advice, and more. I share all things lifestyle, from vlogs to behind the scenes of my creativepreneur journey, self-care things, and healthy eats, plus everything kind of sub-niched in between. Practically my whole life, because you guys heard me when I said I am multi-passionate, right? So you're gonna get all this content, but more importantly, I want most to inspire and motivate you through my little journey to carve out your life's design and step into your greatness. So I've been talking about themes, but what is a theme? What is doing the inner work? Why is it important? I'll reference my own theme as an example. I mentioned earlier opening doors in 2024, planting seeds in 2023. I know may sound cliche, but they actually hold a deeper meaning when you start looking within. I like to look at themes as puzzle pieces to the bigger picture. Together, they are like a self-discovery pathway that helps me to uncover new opportunities for growth and progress towards my dream life. They help form kind of like bite-sized goals that are associated with my broader desires and ambitions that kind of shape my overall vision of my purpose in life. Now, within that are my focus theme words, right? 2023 was intention, 2024 momentum. These are like my trigger words. They kind of activate a connection between my beliefs and emotion, which in turn influence my thoughts and behaviors and actions and experiences, right? Funny enough, I picked up this concept training my dog to respond to certain words. For example, the word treat. He gets excited when I say treat, when I say outside, hungry. The words evoke excitement. Therefore, I have started conditioning my mind that when I hear the word momentum, I become excited and feel compelled to take actions based on that prompt alone. Kind of like when I hear the word Target or Amazon, right? So let's talk a little bit about the concept of doing the inner work and what that requires. That requires you to self-examine, self-reflect, and explore opportunities for personal growth, to make positive behavior changes, to become more productive and intentional. It also requires you to establish clear goals, utilize creative visualization, affirm your belief in your ability to achieve and do great things, right? Plan. And then it requires you to develop structure and create an intentional action plan that will help you envision your ideas into reality. That's execution, and that's what I'm working on. But why is all of this important? It's obvious, right? It's the difference between establishing and executing goals now with the aim of becoming your future self. That is life-changing. But you have to get clear on your why and your how. What I mean is, there's a quote that goes, "A vision without a plan is just a pipe dream." This means that having a vision is important, but it's equally important to have a well-defined purpose and a thoughtful plan to make that vision a reality, right? Because without a clear purpose or reason behind your actions or your why and a well-thought-out plan, your how, you won't be able to achieve nothing but more excuses and I wish. But seriously, it doesn't matter if you win the lottery today, because honey, money alone does not guarantee success or fulfillment. But having a how and a why sets you up for success because because it provides you with clarity and focus and helps you stay locked in to get the desired outcomes that you want, because it provides motivation and inspiration and helps you navigate through the ups and downs when life starts lifing. It also helps hold you accountable so you pay attention to what's working and what's not working, but it also helps you recognize and celebrate the small wins, because that is truly important too. It helps you reinforce visualization and belief, and helps you align your subconscious mind with your conscious desires, making it easier to manifest what you want out of life. I'm preaching now. No, I'm just kidding. But it just encourages you to have a positive mindset and boost your confidence, because having an attitude of gratitude alone will propel you and move you forward and attract more than enough opportunities into your life. I want to talk a little bit about the importance of having a support system. Recently, we had our annual family and friends tradition on the eve of the new year. The purpose of this tradition is for everyone to plant their mustard seeds with the intention of attracting abundance and prosperity in the coming year. Aside from spending quality time with loved ones, this gathering is kind of like a support system or like a peer group that is preparing and nurturing you for the new year. And I love this for us. And if you truly embrace its intended purpose, the universe will reward you, and it has. I'm going to have to share with you in another video on how it works, or maybe even bring my mom on here to explain exactly what we do. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But anyways, I say all of that to say you don't need a tradition to have a support system or a peer group, but it's important to reconnect with intention and with people in real life outside of social media. Because look, it is already difficult to stay motivated and maintain a positive mindset while trying to conquer each day, let alone the entire year, right? So gathering with close friends, family, your significant other, or even a life coach if you don't trust anyone in your business, because sometimes we don't want people in our business like that. But seriously, it's all for the purpose and intention of growth and prosperity, and is so beneficial for maintaining good mental well-being. So just consider the people around you who are on the same high vibrating mindset and become accountability partners. I am telling you, it will greatly boost your determination when everyone supports each other and wants each other to win. Y'all, I commend anybody that can get ahead of the game and plan out their new year before the new year is even here, like in December. And I've even seen videos where they're already planning their new year in the start of the fourth quarter. Y'all, I am barely finishing up projects and goals I started with, let alone clogging my brain with new ones. And if I'm being honest, I don't like putting unnecessary pressure on myself, because then I do nothing. I do nothing at all. So instead of doing the whole new year resolution, new year, new goals, new year, new me at the top of the year, I don't start executing my 12-week year until like February or even March. In the meantime, I do like to open my mind to new ideas and perspectives and pick up a couple of new books to read in like January, and then I'll reread it over and over again throughout the rest of the year, because I be really trying to absorb and apply it to my life for real. This year, I chose 2 books from Brene Brown, Dare to Lead and Atlas of the Heart. I chose these 2 books after watching the Melissa Ford interview on the Angie Martinez podcast. That is a must watch if you have not seen that yet. Very inspiring. Because my focus word is momentum, I know part of picking up the pace is also expanding my realm, expanding my horizons with the projects on my board this year. I know I have to not only lead my path, but also be creating a space and opportunities for others to do the same. I look forward to getting out of my own way and gaining as much insight and perspective and self-awareness as possible, because I want to hit the ground running and become a daring leader. That's a reference from the book. You ever feel like you are self-sabotaging, like your limiting beliefs are telling you that you are not worthy of stepping into your greatness? Me too. But here's what I've done, because sometimes even positive words can trigger negative thoughts like self-doubt, fear, or even procrastination. My word, for example, momentum, may have a positive connotation, but it can evoke negative thoughts for me. It makes me think about how I struggle with execution, consistency, and workload. So here's what I am doing, and here's what I suggest. Write down 12 words that come to mind, including your focus theme word. And actually, we did something similar to this at the manifestation gathering. But anyways, I create an affirmation using each word. I either write it down in my journal or on my wall, or even add it to my vision billboard. For example, 3 of my words this year are momentum, of course, clarity, and peace. And so my affirmations may read something like, for the word momentum, I embrace momentum in my life and use it to achieve my goals with confidence and determination. Or the word clarity, I embrace clarity in my thoughts and decisions and actions, allowing me to navigate life with ease and purpose. Or the word peace, I embrace peace in my heart and in every aspect of my life, finding serenity and harmony in everything that I do. So these affirmations are just created to simply boost my self-confidence, keep me excited and motivated about my goals, and just foster a positive mindset. Whenever I catch myself harboring negative thoughts, I just think about these affirmations, and whichever one resonates with me at the moment, I just read it aloud or just read them all in my daily routine. And I actually have a couple of scrolls on my bedroom wall full of affirmations that I wake up to. But sometimes I just get up and just walk on by. But you can even try this exercise with words that have a negative impact on you by creating new meanings. And then once you understand, you can change your perspective on them, then you'll continue to use these affirmations as motivation. But I would suggest for words that are kind of triggering, to just kind of give yourself some grace and just focus on unpacking the emotion associated with it rather than trying to change the meaning outright. And speaking of releasing harboring thoughts, I also tend to shift my focus during this time to more journaling and just being intentional with good habits and my attitude of gratitude journal. It's just a way to let go of or express any positive or negative thoughts or emotions that have been suppressed. And baby, let me tell you, when you release and come out on the other side, oh my God, I feel so light and free. Feel like I can fly like an eagle. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing because I'm tired of myself. So I know y'all tired of my randoms. Last thing I do before I start my new year is reaffirm my commitment to my goals and aspirations. I love the concept of vision boards, but if I'm being honest, I really haven't experienced the benefit of them. In fact, I experienced the exact opposite. Like others, I got caught up in reading those step-by-step guides and those success stories about the benefits of vision boards, yet struggled to sew those into my own life. I had spent way more time daydreaming about what was on my vision board rather than actually acting on it. It was a clear indication to me that I was missing an important piece to the puzzle. How do I actually use the vision board to attract the things that I want in my life without it becoming a constant reminder of what I had not accomplished or acquired? I believe in order for a vision board to truly be effective, it must act as a stimuli that evokes an unwavering drive and ambition. It has to become a reflection or a visual representation of what I already believe about myself to be true. Then it hit me.
You think it's small. We need to be thinking big.
Have you heard of the phrase dress for the job that you want and not for the job you have? Well, conceptually, that was the idea. I also wrote a blog post on how I created my manifestation vision billboard, which is right here. Next, I needed somewhere to kind of get clear and focused on my goals, as well as be able to execute and monitor the progress, because a to-do list, it just wasn't cutting it. So I created this Notion template that was actually inspired by last year's reads, Atomic Habits by James Clear and The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran and Michael Lennington. Hopefully I am pronouncing that correctly. I might have to create a separate video to explain how it works in detail if you guys want. So let's recap the concepts that I am implementing, and I encourage you to consider doing the same to manifest your goals and aspirations in 2024. So we talked about setting your theme and choosing a focused theme word, and the importance and benefit of doing the inner work and having a why and a how. We talked about building a support system, or if not a support system, just surrounding yourself with positive influence. We talked about picking up new books for personal growth. We talked about turning your words into manifestation affirmations to nurture a positive mindset. I shared with you the benefits of journaling and reflecting on your progress and what it means to have an attitude of gratitude and its role in the manifestation process. And then we talked about creating a dream board and a goal map and a manifestation vision billboard, and the importance of having an emotional connection to reinforce your aspirations. I also provided some resources to practice gratitude daily, time and energy assessment for allocation and refocusing and prioritizing what's important to you. But before I go, I want you to join me on a 7-day mindset cleanse challenge. This is something new that I created that I want to add to my new year ritual, and I want my lifestylers to be a part of the experience with me. It's a freebie on my blog, but I'll make sure I'll link it below too. On that note, I'll leave you with this. Remember, you are capable of doing great things and creating a lifestyle you desire and deserve by committing to your goals and executing your plans, staying consistent, and protecting your energy and celebrating the small wins. Until the next video, peace.